Hello and welcome back. This is your TCB update for October 19th, 2024. We'll continue to talk about all things related to Pastor Bob Joyce, 𝐸𝐴𝐻, and George Magazine.
There's a sweet, sweet spirit in this place, and I know that it's the Spirit of the Lord.
Pastor Bob Joyce continues to captivate his growing audience as more fans online discuss his messages. Over the last few days, his latest sermons have been shared across social media, emphasizing themes of strength, unity, and faith in turbulent times. Notably, recent discussions on Twitter and Facebook highlight how Pastor Joyce's words are resonating with people who are reflecting on today's major cultural movements, including debates around identity and truth. Some fans are drawing symbolic connections between his teachings and broader philosophical discussions, wondering if Pastor Joyce is hinting at larger themes about understanding one's true self in the context of faith. One particularly interesting conversation on a Reddit thread pointed out how Pastor Joyce's recurring focus on truth and what lies beneath the surface parallels current cultural discussions, sparking questions about finding true meaning behind societal narratives. George Magazine has made headlines once again with new teasers posted on social media from 𝐸𝐻, its editor-in-chief. 𝐸𝐻 recently teased an upcoming issue that is set to break through the noise, with significant revelations that merge Hollywood, politics, and deeper societal questions. This teaser has stirred speculation, with many wondering if the magazine will tackle some of the more controversial narratives circulating online today, such as shifts in media portrayal of societal issues or political figures tied to recent Hollywood events. 𝐸𝐻 has been vocal about his stance on transparency and his belief that George has an obligation to expose what he calls the hidden layers behind today's biggest headlines. Online, there's growing anticipation that this next issue will include thought-provoking content, particularly relating to Hollywood's latest legal entanglements. One of the most viral conversations emerging from George Magazine fan groups is the connection between Elvis Presley's taking care of business symbol and its resurgence as a guiding motif for today's movements. Posts have circulated comparing the way the symbol was used in the past as a message of resilience and self-reliance to how Pastor Bob has indirectly invoked similar themes in his sermons. Some fans believe this could be signaling a need to take care of business, not just in the physical sense, but also in personal, spiritual, and societal transformations. Tying into the broader cultural conversations, online debates about identity, including the transgender movement, and even the shape of the earth, a long-standing conspiracy topic, have surfaced in comment sections around Pastor Joyce's sermons and George Magazine posts. While not directly addressing these topics, both Pastor Joyce and 𝐸𝐻's content seems to be prompting people to question mainstream narratives and dig deeper into their personal beliefs about truth and identity. Hollywood continues to reel from its current wave of legal scandals, and George Magazine may be diving into these controversies in future issues. Social media users have speculated about new names being pulled into the limelight, connecting these legal issues with deeper societal shifts. Interestingly, these cases are being seen as potential turning points in public perception of Hollywood's influence. On the weather front, the recovery from the hurricanes is still ongoing across the eastern coast. In the past few days, social media updates from relief organizations and volunteers have shown continued efforts to restore power and infrastructure to hard-hit areas, particularly in parts of North Carolina and South Carolina. Flooding remains a significant challenge, especially in Wilmington, North Carolina, where emergency teams are working tirelessly to repair roads and distribute supplies to isolated communities. These relief efforts are shining a light on the importance of resilience and unity, qualities frequently discussed by both Pastor Bob Joyce and 𝐠𝐴𝐵 in their respective works. Well, that's it for this TCB update. Thanks as always for listening and supporting, and make sure you check out our channel's playlists and 24/7 live stream for relaxing piano instrumentals. Until next time, take care and God bless.
Jesus reigns eternal.